Oh, hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to another Thoughts from the Corner. Today you got Adam, Lucy, and Bauer.
Hey, and we're going to be checking out Sa ni Ichi, which Lucy has informed us means 1, 2, 3. This is a 15-minute ninja battle from Iron Mark Games. 3 to 6 players, take about 15 minutes to play. Ages 12 plus, very lightweight, filler, family weight style game in which on your turn it's very simple. You're going to have 7 cards. The entire game, you're going to have 7 cards grand total, and they're either going to have numbers on them with a rock, paper, scissors-esque aspect to it, or you might have some special ability cards that'll do some different things, move some stuff around, attack other people. And on your turn, you're just going to, on everybody's turn, you're going to play out a card, and then you're going to flip the card over, and then depending on the numbers in the top left corner, you're going to either use that card to put into your combat pile or someone else's combat pile, or just discard that card. And after everyone's done that, then whoever has the highest number in their combat pile is going to put that into their point pile. And if you have the fewest points at the end of the game, you're going to win the game. It's very light. It's very simple. And is it very good, though? What did you think?
I thought it was okay. It was not the best of this style of game, kind of combat-y game that I've ever played. I like the artwork. I thought the artwork was beautiful, but the colors were not bold enough. So like I'm sitting across the table and it's kind of I can't quite tell what that color is on the other side of the table. So I wish that like around the edges, like this was just more bold so that you could see it. The rock, paper, scissors thing, I know that it confused you a little bit. The card stock was...
That was me, though. Let's be frank. That was just me. That is nothing on the game. I felt like the iconography was nice. They have it on a player reference card, so that is just pure Bauer being a moron. So I would strike that one from the record. Well, that's not on the game. That's on
I also enjoyed that. Like this is a good like player board kind of thing. But then they also have like it's reiterated on this card, and both are done really well. Like
yes.
You can definitely understand what's going on based just on reading one of these. So like as you were saying, like it could be a micro game if you just got rid of these and you just brought the cards with you. Like you can set it up just as if you had the player board. So I mean this could really be a very, very tiny game.
And there is some variability in this game as well because you're going to have different special action cards each time because the special actions would let you like attack people with a ninja star or move piles around and stuff like that. But in the end, yeah, I thought it was okay. Purely okay. I would not go any higher than that.
It was a cute little game. There was like a little bit of strategy, like a little bit of just like, okay, I need to make sure that I keep the lowest to myself. Make sure that like, hey, I see that he has like blue, so that means if I put like a red or no a green, that means no one can attack me. So that little bit of strategy in there.
Yeah,
but
it was light strategy. Game, what was the player count on this?
It goes up to 6, which does give it a little bit of an extra appeal, and I think it would work well at 6 players. Very easy to learn, very easy to teach. I think you could teach this to. I could probably teach this to my 7-year-old son, and he wouldn't have too much of an issue with it. But I just didn't feel like the game did anything spectacular or noteworthy. Yeah. I don't think if we were to talk about this video game in a year, we would even probably remember it, to be honest with you.
True.
At least that might just be my memory.
No, it's a game that was cute to play, but like if I would probably play anything else. So I'm trying to think of like other games and just like, what other games would I want to play? I mean...
Well, lightweight filler games, this is not one I think I would grab in any scenario ever.
There's so many other ones out there, like with the competition especially. And the artwork's okay, but the cardstock, like it was said earlier, was a little bit flimsy.
I mean, it's not a little bit flimsy. Let's not be nice here, okay? Because look at that. It's already starting to fade on the side. Like, I played one game of this, and I will be frank with you. We played one game of this, and I've only played this one, and I marked a card trying to get the dang thing open. And it was really marked. Like, it was noticeably marked. Like,
on both sides.
If you played this a lot, it would be the kind of thing that would be very noticeable. I just don't see who this game is for. Like, that's the thing. And I personally wasn't the biggest fan of the artwork, but that's obviously a your might as may vary kind of thing. But I don't see who this game is going to be. What in this game is going to warrant anyone keeping it on their shelf? Like, I can't think of anything this game does special or spectacular.
Yeah.
No.
Or even just great. I didn't feel like any part of the game was great. I wasn't wowed by the special abilities. There wasn't, and I looked through all the special action cards, and a lot of them were repeats, and I was like, come on, you can't give me,
There's different
all
numbers.
unique special abilities.
I mean, as far as like a gateway game would go, it gets your mind working in a different way. If you've only played like Uno, Skippo, that sort of thing, like I could see
That's
you
fair.
enjoying this.
But like,
But
I'd
I-
also
right.
I'd rather invest in like a game like Flux then.
Bam!
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
I
the thing,
can't think, like, I can think of like 5 better filler weight games.
Especially in this kind of box, it reminds me immediately of just like those little like Flux games and little escape room games. Yeah.
Yeah, I just,
yeah, true.
I think there's a reason that you probably haven't heard of this game, and there's a reason why this video is going to get 50 views over the next 7 years, and that's because the game just doesn't do anything spectacular. It doesn't set itself apart. It has a very generic theme. Can we agree the theme is generic? I didn't feel like we were fighting. I didn't feel like there was combat. I didn't feel like it was just numbers and like, oh, I got this number, and it's, oh, this can go on top of this and that, and it feels like this was... So one of the things that and this is actually some behind the scenes kind of stuff, one of the things a lot of companies do when they first are starting is they have like this huge game. Like everybody, when they design something, most of the time it's like, we got this big game in mind. This is what we want to do. But in order to really gain the fans first, a lot of companies will release a smaller card game first. And maybe that smaller card game isn't spectacular, but it gets people to know that, okay, we can trust this company. It's a proven product. And that's what this game feels like. This feels like just something that somebody just put out in the hopes of putting out something bigger later. Which may not be the case, in which case that was probably...
You just ruined someone's
Didn't
dream.
work
You
out.
worked 12 years to pull this game out, and you just...
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it's honest. I don't think the game's spectacular.
Yeah.
And in the end, would you want me? Do you either want this game?
No.
Exactly. That's the ultimate thing there. Like, I'm offering it to you for free. You take it home with you right
Right.
now. And I don't think anybody in our game would want it.
I like the bag that you gave me earlier.
I gave her a bag. But there you go. That is San ni Ichi. If you're thinking about it, I can't really recommend it to,
If it sounds
unless you've only played Uno or Skippo, as Adam said. But then it's still go get for sale.
If you find it at a garage sale for 12 cents.
no, save that 12 cents for like a McDonald's burger. I'm not.
Okay, what McDonald's are you going to? Are you going to a McDonald's in the 50s?
No, save it towards that.
Oh.
That 12.
You got like a special jar. This is my McDonald's jar.
Save those change with the whole like change shortage. You gotta save it when you can.
There you go. That is San ni Ichi 1, 2, 3, the 15-minute ninja battle
3, 2,
game.
1.
It is 15 minutes. It is
3, 2, 1.
easy to learn. Whatever. But if you're enjoying what we're doing, please sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And in the comments below, let me know if you could go live in one other country in the entire world, what would it be, where would it be, and why? And I will go first so that way I get behind the camera and shut it off when it's time. I'm going to go with Amsterdam. I really, really liked Amsterdam for a lot of different reasons. I really like the fact that prostitution is legalized there. I think they're a very progressive country, and I'm a very progressive person. I also love Europe, and there's other things there, too, that are cool.
Look how you live with prostitution.
I got so comfortable talking about the prostitution and not about the weed. That's what's wrong with America. I have no problem saying prostitution, cool, but weed, ooh, I can't say that because it's a felony. God, stupid
Only
America.
here. Every state around us is fine.
Yeah.
Where would you go?
Oh, jeez.
Is it also for
I don't know.
prostitution?
I guess England, maybe. I like the old timey feel of it. You know, you got the old buildings and things that are older than our entire country.
That is cool to think about.
Oh yeah.
They've got a good board game scene there. Yeah, you can get board games at a decent price.
Ooh.
Unlike like Australia, you're gonna
Oh,
be paying
yeah.
a premium on those.
And you get bit by snakes.
Yeah,
And it's
huge
from
snakes.
Australia.
Anyway, go ahead.
Probably an island called St. Lucia. It's where my family was. It's beautiful there. It's gotten a lot more industrialized now, especially with all the commercialization, and then it's beautiful now.
Where's St. Lucia?
Oh, it's in the Caribbean.
Oh, cool.
Is it gonna be underwater when the seas rise? A lot of those are.
Do they have legalized prostitution? Because I'm out.
Because I'm out.
It's a deal breaker.
It's not.
Do they have that other thing that we can't mention?
The W word.
The thing that's worse than prostitution.
Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.